Most traders blow accounts in less than 30 days. Personal accounts, prop firm accounts, I don't care. They do. And let me tell you why. They blow accounts based upon risk management and self management. A lot of people don't believe that psychology is 90% of trading, and I promise it is. If you actually truly lock in and understand that psychology is 90% of your trading, you are going to be a profitable trader because risk management is psychology, consistency is psychology, discipline is psychology, patience, psychology, learning the skill is psychology, right? Because you have to be emotionally aware, physically aware when you are learning the skill, and that is psychology, right? Now, here's the thing. What isn't based solely upon psychology is the skill and obviously market conditions like fundamental situations that happen around the world. But understand this, when you have the trading skill, you have the trading skill, right? For example, in trading terminology, when you learn the strategy, you will know the strategy. You don't need to keep strategy hopping. You don't need to keep going buying other people's courses because you can't understand why you're not making money. You're not making money because of you. And yes, there are scammers out there, and yes, there are strategies that are probably rubbish, but I'm not speaking about that right now. Right now, I am speaking about why the skill is fine because let's just say when you learn how to ride a bike, you know how to ride a bike. Even if you don't ride the bike for 20 years, you may get on, sorry, after that 20 years and be like, it's a little bit wobbly, but you remember instantly how to ride that bike. And it's the same as looking at the markets, right? You have this strategy. Therefore, when opening up your charts on TradingView or whatever it is you're using to analyze the markets, you can see, oh, clear as day, this is what's about to happen in the markets because you have the skill to acknowledge what's about to happen in the markets, right? But your psychology is whack, and that's the truth. You probably have FOMO, so you're scared that you've just seen a great move and you've missed it. So you can't be patient and wait a couple of hours or a couple of days. You can't. You just can't because you need the money now because you left your job and you have rent to pay. Now, that sounds like a you problem. That sounds like an unprofitable trader's problem because let me just tell you one more thing. Don't ever look at trading as that's going to be my income, especially if you've never made money trading. You see those delusional people, right, that they've never made a dime from trading, but they've just bought this course and they're like, I'm going to be a millionaire in a month. Because trust me, in my first year, I said a year from now, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire trader. I'm going to have a Tesla with the doors going up. I'm going to have a mansion. I'm going to have a yacht. I got sold the dream when I was with IMO Academy. I got sold the dream. And now I want you to realize that you can make millions in the market. You can make millions in the market. I have made over 20,000 US dollars just this month, and I will put my TradeZilla proof here to prove it. I'm also requesting a payout on the 7th, I believe, the 7th and the 9th on two of my accounts. So I'll be requesting a payout. I can also post that if you want me to post it to prove that I make money. Listen, that don't even matter, right? Because I've had enough people come for me. I don't care. Do you know what I've learned? When I take a break from social media and trying to show people the realness and actually give people valuable information, one, no one cares, but two, no one believes me. So what's the point anyway? The problem is this industry is so saturated with frauds and let's not talk about the frauds that are teaching, but the people that are just so stupid and they're puppets as learners in this industry. They're never going to be profitable because they look up to people that are not profitable. They don't understand that they're working with brokers and they're able to manipulate the spreads and they're able to manipulate where they got in because they told that broker, get me in here if there's 90% of a sentimental analysis to buy GBP USD. People don't understand that stuff. But here I say no more. That don't even matter, right? I promise you, if you can fix this, you can be a great trader. If you can learn how to work on your psychology as a trader, you are going to make money in the markets. Now, trading psychology doesn't just come from in the charts, it also comes from outside of the charts. Like, are you a negative thinker? Because if you're a negative thinker, you're going to attract negativity into your life, and you probably attract debts, bad friends, bad habits, and that's going to lead to bad habits on the charts. Listen, people can like drink and go out on the weekend and then show up to the charts with a clear mindset, they can. But let's not get caught in the fact of you don't even know how to make money as a trader yet, and you're going out spending all your money on the weekends trying to impress women or guys. You're trying to buy outfits to showcase this lifestyle you don't really have. Just sit back a little while and try and focus on actually being the person you are trying to become. Now, don't let that go over your head. If you actually be in the energy and embody this person that you wish to be, naturally you're going to become it. But to become, you have to be. And I say that again, to become, you have to be. So if you are going to be a profitable trader, you have to embody what a profitable trader will do. Okay? So let's just take the skill out of it for a second, and let's just focus on what would the profitable version of me do? You need to work out your strategy, of course, not just your strategy, your trading plan. What time are you trading? What instrument are you trading? And I'm not talking about the guitar. I'm talking about GBP, US 30, gold, whatever it may be. You need to write all of these things down in your trading plan, and you need to stick to your rules. Your rules, okay? You need to stick to your rules. And I'm not just speaking risk management, how much you're losing on a trade. No, your rules. If you've had a really bad day at your job, or you've had an argument with your partner, you're not going to trade, because you're going to show up to the charts emotionally. And a profitable trader will trade with intention to be in a positive mindset no matter the outcome. Because as much as we are, we're analyzing the charts, and we're not going to get in a trade that we think is going to be an unprofitable trade. Of course not. But yes, anything can happen. Donald Trump can tweet and the markets can shift. There might be some sort of secret news we don't even know about that's just gone off, and now you're in a buy and GJ has just dumped. And if you had no stop loss, guess what would have happened? Your account would have been either breached or blown. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. Now, what you can take from this episode is, one, I traded Forex for 5 years, okay? I traded Forex for 5 years, and I made immense money in Forex, but I decided to move on to indices. I now trade US 30, and I'm telling you, I've had the best month ever, actually. I've had the best month ever. I'm so grateful. I really feel like I've learned how to become and be in this energy of who I am and who I would desire to be. Like, I want to make, let's not say I want, because I want is I lack. I wish and I desire to attract making, I don't know, £5,000 a day. Let's just say that, right? It doesn't matter. I don't care if you've not even made $5 or £5. Put this in your own terms. What would she look like? She would feel confident. She would wake up with grace and gratitude. She would eat clean. She will go to the gym. She will analyze the charts every single Sunday and set her alerts and know that money is coming. And if she loses a trade, she needs to look inwards to the psychology, but she also needs to see if there was a fundamental event that I missed. I also need to make sure that if I'm trading with a prop firm, I read the terms and conditions. You don't just tick yes and no. You don't. You do not do that. That's something I've learned. You always read the terms and conditions, no matter what, okay? And all in all, you just embody being a part of the process of becoming this great version of yourself, this great trader that you are. Listen to me right now, right? You're listening, right? I hope you are. It really does not matter if you haven't yet withdrew £100, $100, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter if you haven't made 100k yet. What matters is you are positively focused on yourself. I just want you to understand that trading is a journey, okay? And you will have the end goal, but let's not rush to be in this end goal. Let's just take our time and slow down. Let's focus on the journey of becoming a great person and a great trader. There is no rush, okay? There is no rush. If you speak to anyone, the best traders are between 4 to 7 years of trading because they have gone through the mistakes. They have felt like giving up. They have failed thousands of times, but they stuck it through. Yes, you can get lucky and you can make profits. Listen, in my first couple of months, I lost loads of money. I lost 7 grand, but then I also made a lot of money too. Oh, my belly is rumbling. I'm so hungry today. But the point of this whole episode is to just let you know that yes, psychology is so important, and when you get the psychology, trading will click. But not just that, allow the journey to just unravel itself and just be perfectly you. If you make a mistake, you learn from it. Journaling is so important. Whether you journal with TradeZella, an automated journal, or you trade on Notion and you journal manually, or even if you write things down, I don't care. Like, write down how you feel. Write down when you won or you lost. Write down how that made you feel. The time you entered, what you're trading, the time of the day, because this is how you're going to collect your data. If you can build a verified track record either through a personal trading account, even if I have a personal trading account, and of course I don't have as much money as I have using prop firms, but if you can build a track record with a personal regulated broker, you are showing and showcasing that you are a great trader. And then who knows, you could be working for Barclays Bank or a hedge fund or anything. Just take the process as you would a job or as you would a uni degree and just enjoy it, because life will life, and your life is already written out and you are the creator of your life, and the only thing you control is the current moment. So don't try and control that trade, that outcome, to try and be someone you don't even know who you possibly are in a year. Don't try and be this, like me, a yacht, a freaking mansion, a car in a year. Like, first I need to hit milestones. I need to make $500. I speak dollars, by the way, because I trade with dollars. My personal account is pounds, but on my prop firms, I trade in dollars. So if I say dollars, that's why. But yes, I am from the UK. But yes, work on milestones, $500, then 1,000, then 10,000, and then 100,000. Work your way up. There is no rush to, you've never made money, now you want to make 1 million. No, let's not be silly, okay? But anyway, I'm going to close this chapter here. I haven't actually recorded and posted on my trading channel in a while because I've been taking a little break, to be honest, and working on my self-development channel, which is something I'm really aiming to do in the next year. So if you haven't, I will leave a link down below. Go and subscribe over there, and that's going to be all things self-development and mindfulness. That's going to help you be a better trader regardless. If you are an OG on the channel, you will know that I used to do mindful self-development and trading a business, but now I'm literally dedicating this channel to trading a business and the other one to self-development. So if you do want self-development content, the link will be down below. And if not, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I may take a little break. I may drop here and there because I'm really locked into my trading at the moment, and I feel like I want to keep creating content for those that are loyal and for those that like really want to learn from me. But at the same time, I don't need the negativity. I don't need the drama, and I don't need to prove myself because I'm so heavily focused on me, and I feel like that's where my trading's gone so well in the last like month. Summer markets treated me awful. But another thing on this channel, I keep it real. I'm not a liar, I'm not a fraud. A lot of these people that get so many views, they're frauds, they've never even made money. So, you know, I will say no more. Just subscribe if you want to subscribe, like if you enjoyed this video, and drop a comment down below for something that you are struggling with as a trader and something that you are going to change in the next 30 days. And hold yourself accountable. Come back to this message that you're writing yourself and tell yourself, I am him, I am her, and it's possible. Peace.